Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo, and I am here for 86, episode 6. Welcome everyone. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing better than I've been the last few days. I've been a little off, and yesterday was the worst of it, honestly. I had an experience. I was watching a thing, and somebody got very emotional, and it fully, to use a word that I don't think applies, but it's the only word I've got, it fully triggered me and sent me into a pretty traumatic state that I haven't experienced before. I would liken it to a panic attack, but it wasn't a panic attack, having had those. That's not what it was. But I was transported back into a moment a couple of years ago where I was in a bathroom holding my dog, who had been my pupper for many years, and she was seizing up and dying in my arms, and I experienced extraordinary emotional, I don't know, impact from the reliving of that circumstance, and it was really, really weird, and I've never experienced anything like that. So that's where I was at yesterday, and it was not fun. It was deeply distressing, honestly. I won't say that I've overcome it, but at the moment I'm not in it, and that's really good. So sorry for bringing it up, but I wanted to be honest about what happened, because that is exactly what happened, and it was less than fun. It was a rough experience. Anyway, we are here for 86, episode 6. Last week's episode, or last time's episode of 86, was fantastic, and we revealed something really interesting, which is that while the Albas are bad, their bad is worse than bad, because they are dehumanizing the 86 and turning them into processors to run their dumbass juggernauts, and then the Legion are doing the exact same thing, taking the already dehumanized 86, killing them, and then using their bodies, their corpses, as literal physical biological processing units in order to make more robots and better robots that can kill more people. This has a couple of problems. One, morally, it shines a huge light of, what would it be? Of hypocrisy, let's say, upon the Alba. They're doing the exact same thing to these 86. They're saying they're not humans, then they're turning them into literally processors that literally run their robots for them. And then the Legion is kind of doing the same thing and dehumanizing them even further. It's sort of an echo, you know? If you look at what the Legion is doing and you go, that's horrible, they're turning people into not people, then you have to look at the Alba and go, oh wait, they're doing the same thing, except they're still people and they still have feelings. It's just as bad, if not worse. So, layers and layers, and good stuff and good stuff. And of course, we discover that there are echoes of real people in the machines, in the Legion's robots running around killing our friends, and that sucks. So we discover in the process a whole lot about Shine, about his desires and goals, and where his motivations come from, and why he collects people, and that he collects people in a certain way that allows them to not fall into the hands of the enemy. And when they do fall in the enemy, they hunt them down and remove them from the enemy. Partly to defeat the enemy, but mostly because it's the sanctity of the human beings that they've come to know and love, because they're team members and they care about each other and they don't want each other's echoes becoming robot monsters. Totally reasonable to me. Makes perfect sense to me. So, what are the voices? What's all this stuff? Why can only Shine hear them, or can they all hear them? Can they all hear them? I don't really know. It's a little bit confusing on those elements to me at the moment, but I'm okay with that, because the idea, the concept, is super duper strong. We ended off the episode with a flashback. We discover Sheen has the big scar across his neck, which we've seen before, and is probably part of the process where he said that he died at one point, or almost died, or something. And we flashed from there to a moment where his brother is seemingly holding him up against a wall and choking him out, saying it's your fault. For what? I don't know. And we ended there with him saying, I will come and join you soon, or something to that effect. And the title for this coming episode, Saigo Made, through to the end, or as I would usually translate it, till the last. And that's what we've got. What does it mean? What will we see? What will we discover? I have no idea. But it looks, from the first frame that I see a date. I see 2044, 12/17. So this appears to me to be a flashback, and maybe we'll find out more about Sheen's stuff. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Let's watch the episode. Huh. So I wanted to look something up because I found this date really interesting. 2144, December 17th. The reason I found this interesting is because of the 44. 1944 has a specific meaning to Japan, Germany, and the United States. Now, it's not 1945, which is when the bombs actually dropped, but specifically, and I went and I looked for this, Wikipedia has a day-by-day rundown of the history of December 1944. December 17th, 1944, some battles, some massacres, some battles in Italy, and the United States military began preparations for deploying nuclear weapons by activating the 509th Composite Group. The 509th Composite Group was a unit of the Air Force created during World War II, tasked with the operational deployment of nuclear weapons. And it is the group that conducted the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan in August of 1945. And it was activated on 17th December 1944. Like, the start of the group, of the organization, like the particular cell of a military group, like the group of the squadron of the 86 was started to be equipped and configured and assigned to the task of bombardment with nuclear weapons specifically. The same day, 200 years later, seems like there might be something there. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too far into it. But I don't think so, actually. I actually think that what we're going to see over the course of this episode is maybe the start of some kind of military operation, right? Something that leads into that and leans into that sort of thematic sense. Wouldn't that make sense to you? That would make sense to me. That would be kind of cool, too. All right. That's purely speculative, and you can throw it out the window. I don't care. But it is interesting. Yes. It's just a theory, an anime theory. New channel name, Anime Theory. Fuck, God, I hope not. Never. I actually, no hope. I promise you, never. Never gonna happen. We're gonna be honest the whole way. Cool. I think that's all I've got. Let's watch 86, episode 6. I've got it up and ready to go. There'll be 2 versions, picture-in-picture in the description, timer on YouTube, beep timer to count you down, early access on the Patreon. Check it out. It supports the channel. It's the only way the channel is supported. It's why there are no ads on the channel. Cool stuff. Check it out. And that'll be it. Beep timer. Okay, robots are already dead. Are we inside that space? Library? Juggernauto? Hey, Sheen? Little boy Sheen? Yep. Oh, that's a corpse. Oh, that's a corpse. Tagged. Still wearing the scarf. Already wearing the scarf, maybe. Another Juggernaut. Tossed to the side. Nissan. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. And he's already got the scar. And his head is gone. And it wasn't blown off, it was taken, right? They took him. All right. So when he said there's one of them in the place, and I was like, that's his brother. Yeah. I like how his symbol echoes his brother's, but is different. A knight, but a knight with a shovel instead of a sword. It's kind of sick. Ah, it's a new person. There are more people there. Weird. Okay. 4 years later. Must be awful inside those bots. I don't know what that means. More memories. Hi. Oh. Oh. Did we just transition back? Yeah, okay. This is when they first deployed. So she was with Sheen before? So their unit got shoved together from a bunch. Huh. Got him. Everyone knows, bro. Oh. Cute. Die! Jeez, Theo. This fucking guy. Oh, God. Ah ha ha ha. Already drawing her. Boom, done. Yeah. No. Dicky nut. There you go. There you go. There's that complex. That's not gonna happen, bro. You're dead. Sorry. Sorry, bro. Cut to Lena? Nope. We're gonna stay in this time frame. Oh, hi, Fido. Woo! Oh, so there's dancing. There's Sheen. Ah. Mm-hmm. Why? Ah. Ah. We're all 4th years together. Good, poetic. And it echoes herself. Oh, yeah, there is. Eh? Right. So now the story is his story, right? Because it was... Oh, man. Oh, man. Yet. Because he hears them. Aha. Aha. Doulahan. God, that works so well. I do have a scarf. I do have a scar. Blah, blah, blah. That is not it, but okay. Sure, whatever you believe. Cute. He is your commander, right? Or leader, or whatever. Oh. This is an opportunity to tell stuff. Oh. I wish my brother was not a robot monster. Number on Cujo's blackboard? Okay, molting cicadas. Okay. Present day, present time. Saigomade. There it is. Title drop. Title drop. So she's gonna hold on while they go into this battle while she can hear. Good transition. I liked that transition. That was solid. What the fuck are those? What are those? Did you see that? There were like humanoids. They are learning. Wow. Fuck. Shit. Ow. Fido. Oh my god. Why is Anju out of her thing? Oh, Daya, please don't Daya. Fuck. What are those? Ah, shit. Is she gonna turn the gun on herself? Oh my god! Whoa! Anju's so much stronger than fucking shit. We don't even know what she said. Are we gonna reveal it later, or are we just gonna leave it? Ah, damn it. Dude, I hate that. Daya's little crush thing was one of the best elements of... Fuck! Shit. Good silence. What? Is it a different gun? What was that? Did he hear him? Did he hear his brother? What was that? What was that? No. No, you're not. Yeah, but that's not what we're asking. That's not what it's about. What's with the animal masks? What is that shit? So this is the cope. We get to see the coping now. It's all inevitable. We're all going to die, right? Just like what she said. It's all I can do. Yes, we got that. Yep. It's perfect. It's a perfect metaphor. Brother, brother. Ah, that's what he heard. Oh. Oh. Yeah, this guy has fun dreams. How? What was his sin? What did he do? Are we switching sides now? We are. Great. Yeah, thanks for the schnacks again. Awkward. Mm-hmm. Mm. Huh? That's the little boy. I think. Nope, nope. It's the old guy. There you go. Yeah. Hmm? Hmm. That is usually what you do. Would it? What? What? Like we were going to what with Undertaker? I'm sorry, excuse me? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, she's doing her own version. Very good. Fuck, it makes it worse. Oh, it makes it so bad. God. And a petal falls. Different flowers, too. Yes, he has. Yep. Where are we? Oh, don't like this cut. Machines. Machines. Why can't we use a different strategy? They're not alive. She's learning. Refused. Refused. Of course. Great. It's not fucking Deska. Yeah, but you're too soft. Uh-oh. This is a suicide mission, huh? Because they're trying to kill Sheen. Ignored. Then fall in line. Spearhead. Yep. Your proposal is denied. Keeping them in a box. Doing the same thing that he does to some extent, but with paper instead. Yeah. Orders. The Republic military doesn't do anything. They never do anything. Wow. Wow. Oh, guys. You're all fucking great and you're all gonna die. You're all gonna fucking die. Holy shit. What is that? I'm not happy. I was trying to save y'all and I couldn't. Because my uncle was like, no. Sweets? You sound like Annette. Oh, because the chocolate. Good link. That was also a really awkward cut. That's 2 in the episode that have been really strange. Oh. Yeah, his memories of his brother are only bad mostly, right? Fair enough. Oh, there we go. Very different, huh? Ooh, blushy, blushy. You're dumb dumb. Alright. Cute. What are you gonna do? Okay. Cool episode. God, what a blow. Lose Daya and I mean, Jesus, man. Not Daya and Andrew. Daya and the other one. Those little isolated moments of brutality or emotional, like, real heartstring pull, like the turning the gun on yourself as the reveal as it progresses is really solid. It's fucked, but it's really solid. All right, end credit scene? No, 6 seconds. Will you remember me? If you're asking Sheen, the answer will be yes. I don't know who is asking this, or who it is being asked of. Interesting. This episode is pretty cool. There are 2 scenes that I don't like. There's a cut of Lena that moves up and around her, and I thought it was weird. And there's a cut of Lena where she moves around her room, and I thought it was weird. Beyond that, I think the episode is absolutely excellent. From this mysterious flashback where we see Shine as a young boy, and we get to experience finding his brother's Juggernaut and discovering the headless fucking corpse of the Doulahan. So damn sick. Now, I am curious, did he actually retrofit this Juggernaut into his own Juggernaut, or is it a different thing? I don't know. I got no clue. But his symbol is obviously retrofitted from his brother's. This is a cool scene. The headless fucking horseman. Really, really excellent. Really, really interesting. And it echoes and comes back and haunts him in his dreams, which I think is wonderful. I don't know who are some of these people. Like, who's that? Who's that? Who they? I don't know. I guess they're people that we saw in this sequence? I don't really know. Okay, so we go past this place because we're deploying out to a thing, and it gives us an opportunity to flash back and lay down some extra emotional foundation for some characters that I think is really effective. I have thought from the beginning that the cute crush between Daya and Anju, and I say between because it's Daya on Anju, like he's crushing on her, but like she's clearly aware of it and sort of playing a role, right? She's playing a part of being kind of aloof to it. Like she doesn't notice, but she does. And we see that when they're not drunk, but a little bit emotional, that they end up dancing together. There's real potential there, right? Real potential there. And we can tell that she likes him too. And so we set all of that up just to remind you, if you weren't reminded, just how cool this character is and how much you like him and how much he adds to the flow of conversation within the group. And we have all these little cute moments and stuff. We show the scar. We show some other things. We create the Shirabuta thing. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful moments. Really, really, really great. They used to hate the cherry blossoms. We hear about this from Kirshabluta, because she likes the way that they're so bold, willing to live for just their moment. And he's uncertain of the story behind his brother's mark, which leaves us a thing to find out, a mystery to solve, which I think is cool. I'm glad there wasn't a thing today. He's the one who can always tell. He's the Headless Reaper, and he shows that off. Everyone is glad to have him. Everyone is here to work. We see the shooting stars go. This is a great transition. Boom, bam. And a better transition happens as we show the molting cicadas, showing time passing, right, and summer. She arrives, and this is the transition that I really like. It rushes toward us and across us, and as it crosses over and darkens the frame is darkened, and we pull through to the other side as it's moving forward into combat. Really excellent transition. That one I like a lot. I like that one a lot. I also like these scenes quite a bit. The way that they're doing these splotchy debris makes it feel like these robots are actually kicking up mud and stuff, and I think it's good. I think the CG works throughout this sequence. I think the feel of artillery shells coming in works in this sequence. I like the chatter between the people, where they're talking about, shit, this is what they're doing. They're learning from us. They're bombarding all our hiding spots so that the tactics that we've used before over and over don't work anymore. They're becoming better. And we get the same jokes and banter back and forth between all these characters, and shit goes wrong. Bonk. And in the moment that she is bonked, Daida tries to go out and help because Fido is not able to do it. Daida goes out there and gets bonked himself. Bonk. Flip. And these things. These are new. We haven't seen these before. These are rotating, bipedal, rolly, hominid face things with goopy mouths, and they explode. They latch onto you and explode. These are horrifying. These are the worst. These are absolutely the worst robots that we've seen so far. They are humanoid, they are explosive banelings, and they are the worst. I think this moment where it is literally melting through itself as its explosive process goes down and it begins to flame on is excellent. I think it's really cool design. What does Daya say to Anju? I don't know. I love you? I don't know. There's no way to tell. And here, on the other side, face to face with her death, she fires most of her clip into it, makes a decision. What is the shing sound as this thing falls? Is it cutting? It's cutting her apart, right? And then there's a goopy blup. Is it cutting her head off? Is that what it's trying to do? I don't know. But blood drifts through the water. That thing explodes. We make the commands, and I think this is the best, most understated moment here. Excellent. I don't know what she said in response, but she responded. The part that really gets me is this moment where she goes from the grimace to "can you handle it?" Yes, of course. Off. Emotions off. Battle on. The capacity to repress to that degree is extraordinary for a young woman like this, for anyone, especially somebody this age. It's extraordinary. It's also dangerous. That's why we see the others in her squad going, are you okay? And she goes, no, it's light. I can carry it. Can you carry this? Because we all carry this together, right? We all have the same relationship to each other. We're all in the same squad, and we all carry our guilt and burdens and sadness and loss and grief together. But you had a special relationship with Daya, and we can't carry that with you. Can you? I don't know. I don't know if she can. She seems real strong, but the seeming of being strong is not the same as the being of strong. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. We see Daya's arm reaching out. I can't let Daya become a legion. And we repeat the same process once more. I like her line, "This is all I can do as a handler, and so I will do it. I'll be here till the last." And we get a similar line a little bit later that it's all that he can do as well. He pulls the trigger, the shell goes flying, silence, and in that silence he hears Shin, as revealed later. Ding. And he freaks for a moment. Really interesting. I'm fine. Turn, darkness over the face. Really? Are you really? I love how much these characters care about each other. It's good. I still don't get what the animal mask things are. I don't understand that shit. Are those other 86s who are just the lunch squad? Or are they like Albas who are... They're not Albas who are here. Who are they? What's their deal? I don't know. You'll still fight even if you're the last one left. It's all I can do. Echo, echo. It's all I can do. And he carries it around with him, and that's what he heard. Really good, and this seems more like a nightmare than anything else. It's your fault. It's your fault that our parents died, and this is a mix of two conversations, right? It's a mix of a dream moment and a real moment, because I think the moment where his brother, and we see his face, is actually choking Shin, I think that's real. I think that's a real moment where his brother is really blaming him for something. But this is obviously not. This is his brother's corpse becoming animated and attacking him, mixed with this moment. It's your fault that mom and dad died. It's all your fault. And his face is there. His eyes are there. The kind eyes that Lena sees. So is this why he asks about that? Because the only memory that he can really hold on to of his brother is this one? Seems like it. He doesn't remember, I think, he doesn't really remember what his brother looks like. Except in this moment. He doesn't remember that kindness. So that's interesting. That's cool. I could be wrong about that, but that's how I'm reading it, and I think it's really good. Switch sides. It feels hollow. You know what I mean? There's this moment here that I really want to highlight. Hold. Pause. That pause is really awkward. It's a little awkward, right? Awkward. To the point that she notices that it's awkward, right? Their relationship is not holding together. And part of that is demonstrated by the broken cake at the end. Okay, all the guys my age, yada yada. The gift that we don't open and don't see what's in it. The cake, broken, shattered. Supposed to come back and eat it. Doesn't, as far as I know. Leaves the... Oh no, it's the cat, isn't it? It's the little kitty doll? I think it is. It must be, because she leaves it there and that's what's there later. So she tries to get the mortars, can't do it. Restates her concerns as efficiency for blah, blah, blah. I don't like this match cut. It doesn't matter. We didn't need to do it. It's just unnecessary. And I assume that this is the toy. Or the gift that she got. The rocking chair. Yeah, because it's on the rocking chair. So the rocking chair and the cat. Cool. I love how they say, I've never seen them used about the Republic military. It's pretty cool. I'd be surprised if they still work, because no Republic soldiers ever get into danger, even long-distance artillery. I love the board that she puts up. It's this echo from both sides of them trying to infer what each other are. It's really good. And the way that she keeps the little scraps of paper is similar to the way that Sheen keeps his cutouts. It's really solid. I also love the angry boy there, and then the nice boy brother. It's quite cute. And this whole sequence is very, very fun. Okay, so the two cuts that I didn't like were back here. There's a cut. We go up over her face. This one, I didn't like this. So I understand the sequence here. Right, we go from here to her closing the fist, and then we match cut that to the fist, and then we turn it around, but this turn doesn't work, and I think it's because the background doesn't sync, partly. It's partly that. It's partly just jerky and weird. Ugh. I hate it. I actually don't like it. We move on too many planes is my problem with it. We move on this rotational plane, and then this upward plane, and then this rotate plane, and then up, and it's like... I don't like it. And then there's the other one where she gets up from the table later on when she's doing a thing. This. Moves past here. Okay. So part of it is that this isn't matched well, because these are two different drawings, because she's lit completely differently. It doesn't match quite right. But then also the camera is as it follows her. Like, the background movement is smooth. Character movement across the background is jerking. Because it hasn't been matched up properly. I've seen this scene done properly. I don't remember where. Pan a background and have a character walk across it in the direction of the pan is probably more difficult than having them walk across it out of the direction of the pan. But how do you maintain the flow of the character? I think you have to lock the character in place instead of panning across to move her into center frame from the right side of the frame. Because she starts off far right of the frame, like near a PowerPoint. and then we pan her over to the center, and in the process of doing so, she becomes jittery. I think if we locked her in place in frame and synced that with the background's movement, then we would be fine here. And maybe this doesn't bother you, but I think it's the combination of trying to sync her up with that and to do relatively detailed character movement. She's moving her arms, she's moving her hands, there are shadows on her Zettai Ryoki, her clothing is moving, both hands are moving, her hair is flowing. All these things are relatively complicated. She's rotating at an angle while moving forward, while the background moves forward. It ends up looking wrong to me. I don't know. Watch it for yourself and decide for yourself. I don't think it's the worst or anything like that by any stretch of the imagination. And I can see that it's the ambition of trying to make this cut work that makes it a problem. It's just a couple too many moving parts, and I don't think it works. Yeah, I don't think it works, nor do I think it was necessary. I think it detracts from the show where it could have added if it were just like a clever angle or like an evocative shot or something like that, or go more Yamada with it. No, go Yamada with it, where we're trying to hone in on the body language as opposed to the overall movement of the character, right? Like this moment where she sort of brings her hands into herself and then holds up this chocolate and does this little flare. That's KyoAni proper, right? Like that's KyoAni property. That's the realm of Kyoto animation expertise. And so I think when you want to create a scene like this, you should go and look at the people who make it the best. And a scene like this wouldn't be done this way, wouldn't be done from this far, super wide shot. It would be cut in. We'd have this close up where she brings her hands in and then maybe a wider shot, maybe even a pull out to a wider shot as she spreads her arms and spins slightly. All this is difficult to do, but all of it might look better. I don't know. I just think this didn't look great. That's it. Bring up the sweets, the cute face, and this actually gets me. This is cute. People being bashful is a good thing, and this is good, and Lena being bashful is solid, and I think it's great, and very cute, and good. I won't forget. Boom! And that's the episode. I think this was a nailed episode. I think this was really solid. From an emotional at the beginning to an emotional ha at the end. This was good. Good episode. Reveals some more little things. Doesn't reveal all of the little things. Sets up a particularly dangerous mission for next episode or the one after that. And that's very exciting. We've got a direction. We know where we're going. We know what's going to happen to some extent. And we're just curious about how it's actually going to play out. Very good. That's going to be a wrap for me, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Teeaboo. This has been 86 episode 6. Hope you've enjoyed. If you want to catch the next week's episode, it'll be up on Patreon sometime the day that this one goes live on YouTube. So check that out if you want some early access and access to the Discord to talk about things and all that, all those shenanigans. Cool? Cool. Peace.